Oh, dude! Is that him? No.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Drones occasionally capture films that we are unable to capture, or more rightly, we shouldn't be seeing. From the recordings of radioactive PRIPYAT remains to the appearance of giant MANTA-RAY, here are some of the most horrifying drone captures that no one should have ever seen. Number 11. Shocking footage of PRIPYAT. Tens of thousands of people in the surrounding region were exposed to fatal levels of radiation as a result of the explosion that destroyed Chernobyl's reactor. The radioactive elements were even thought to spread throughout the entire continent. It is now declared safe to visit for brief periods of time, with visitors going from all over the world to experience the frozen city of PRIPYAT. However, there is an even better way to explore this haunted metropolis. Drone pilots are already flying within the confinement zone, filming spectacular images of the abandoned residences, schools, hospitals, and even a carnival with a Ferris wheel. Once upon a time, this area would have housed 50,000 people. It's now deathly quiet, with only a few visitors and drones venturing to approach the city. Number 10. Coconut farming. Coconut farming is a risky venture. It involves climbing a tree without any protective equipment and using a machete, already harmful, and that's only the beginning. It's practically a disaster in terms of health and safety. But hey, it's their life. This drone video follows one of the coconut farmers as he climbs a tree. Keep an eye on him as he uses the machete to carve out grooves for his bare feet to ascend. He is climbing a tree with his bare feet and hands while using a machete. Didn't I say that was one of the craziest professions in the world? And that's before we even get to see how tall and deadly the tree is. When you reach a certain height, the entire structure begins to bend. When the wind can knock you down, that's a severe threat. Coconut farming is nuts, so you know you're in trouble. Number 9. Sinking of a cargo ship. As a result, a sinking cargo ship is not something that any drone operator would expect to witness when shooting footage on a typical day. This pilot film covers the drowning of the Voyageur Bernadette in June 2019. The Voyageur Bernadette was to be sunk in 100 feet of sea off the coast of Florida. But I doubt this drone pilot planned to catch it in such amazing detail by chance and by talent. He managed to capture every single detail of the sinking from start to finish. And I mean all the way to the end. However, you are aware that certain aspects are more endurable than others. I guess I see why individuals believe sinking a ship is preferable to reusing it. Number 8. COVID crematorium. Consider this a clear warning that the following video may be unpleasant or disturbing to some of you. As we all know, the years 2020 and 2021 were very difficult for our world. Because of a catastrophic epidemic unmatched in our period, India was one of our planet's most affected regions, which, at one time, experienced severe losses for months on end. Every day, hundreds of thousands of COVID cases are recorded in Delhi alone. Unfortunately, many of those cases resulted in terrible deaths, leaving Delhi with the horrifying challenge of deciding what to do with the remains. They plan to create some makeshift mass crematoriums. Something shown in this horrible drone film is the awful truth of life in India in 2021. Number 7. Black-Eyed Girl of CANNOCK Chase. In the natural beauty spot of CANNOCK Chase, England, this drone footage is just spine-tingling. There have been rumors of a terrifying thing known simply as the black-eyed kid living in the forest for decades. This creepy child may be heard chuckling deep in the woods, and paranormal investigators in the region swear she's a demon. But ghosts and demons don't exist, do they? After seeing this bizarre footage, we're not so convinced. This drone operator was flying his drone over CANNOCK Chase when he noticed a weird person hiding amongst the woods. He flew closer to investigate, and the creature looks to be wearing a light-colored garment and raises its hands as the drone approaches. The original poster only realized they may have caught the black-eyed child of CANNOCK Chase after covering its eyes and uploaded the video online. Number 6. Superyacht. A superyacht is not one of the things you expect to see on the small canals of Holland. Sure, the wealthy like traveling and seeing the globe, but for whatever reason, this millionaire decided he wanted to see what the Netherlands had to offer. So he anchored his ridiculously expensive super yacht in the middle of a canal and started exploring. That's all well and good, but think about how annoyed you'd be if your view of the sunset was obscured by this enormous ship. There's no longer any sun, only the mega yacht 320XC. We have no clue how the Dutch people reacted. However, one of them was undoubtedly captivated enough to capture this magnificent drone footage. Number 5. Bigfoot. No one was intending to view this drone capture. This incredible footage was shot in a forest in Ohio's Salt Fork State Park, and you won't believe what's recorded on camera. Two buddies were flying their drone through a park in the United States when they saw something out of the ordinary. In the woods, they saw a giant figure marching through the forest. The blurry film prevents us from seeing the enigmatic creature in great detail. However, there is no question that the towering creature is marching through the forest on 2 feet. Could this be real-life evidence of Bigfoot? Along with the bizarre film, Yeti fans appear to believe so. There have been several sightings of this enigmatic figure, and one section of the park is even dubbed Bigfoot Ridge in his honor. Number 4. Blue whales versus killer whale. What you're going to witness is not common, believe it or not. It's rather challenging to see it off the coast of MANTA-RAY, California. According to marine scientists and other experts, this drone captured images of a pod of killer whales charging, and you can guess it hurt. This pod was most likely behaving like a gang of mischievous juveniles, disturbing the giant whale for amusement, which is not a good thing. The blue whale is the biggest mammal on the planet, and it deserves to go about its daily business without being indiscriminately sideswept. This may be one of the better results. Killer whales have been known to feed on blue whales, so they may only bother the animal rather than kill it. It's a good thing, but it's clear that this blue whale was frightened and scared by the assault. Number 3. Crop circles. Over time, some incredibly sophisticated and detailed designs have been observed all over the world, particularly in the United Kingdom. They are unusual designs that form magically overnight in broad fields, frequently perplexing, delighting, and infuriating the press and public alike. They were originally discovered in the United Kingdom, but have now spread to dozens of other nations throughout the world. Crop circles are thought to represent communications from intelligent alien life. However, few people accept this. According to others, the strange circular patterns were accidentally generated by limited and precise wind patterns causing the rings. Some propose these rings to be Earth's intangible energy fields. Others believe that the solution lies in time travel or extraterrestrial existence. Number 2. Massive manta-ray. A shark can be seen swimming beside this giant manta-ray in a video, although it looks slightly in contrast. That is, the massive form of a ray with a wingspan of up to 30 feet. While sharks may grow to enormous proportions, they may appear little compared to a ray fish like this, but rays may grow to weigh up to 6,000 pounds. This shark was discovered in the water alongside a giant oceanic manta-ray fish. However, rays are ocean-going animals that spend most of their lives far from shore, moving with the currents and migrating to places where upwellings of nutrient-rich water boost the availability of plankton. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. In today's subscriber pick, a bizarre creature with abnormally long legs and pointed ears is spotted heading into the river. However, the image's resolution is too low, making it difficult for paranormal investigators to identify this strange creature. Number 1. Great Salt Lake, Utah. Utah has a lot of great things to view. However, there is one that can only be properly appreciated with a drone. A railroad causeway separates the vast Salt Lake. The northern and southern portions of the lake have distinct salinity and depth levels. That is, you guessed it, some artistic coloring. This drone operator opted to grab the finest video possible by launching his drone into the air and flying directly above it. What you're seeing now is a genuinely breathtaking sight. This drone photo only catches 2 of the lake's many colors. There are also green and pink regions created by the high saline levels. Add a few more hues, and you'll be on your way to the world's first natural rainbow lake. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.